What's up, everyone? Mr. NoobTube Gamer. Today we're playing Red Dead Redemption 1 in 2024. Yeah, the game still has a good amount of players online on PlayStation 3 and Xbox 360, and of course the Xbox version is backwards compatible, so if you have an Xbox One, Series S, or Series X, you can play the game online, but if you have the PlayStation 4 version or the Nintendo Switch version, those two versions do not come with the online multiplayer portion of Red Dead Redemption 1, which is just terrible. And there was, that's a huge part of the game that you're not including. Like, the whole point of re-releasing a game is to preserve it, but you're not doing that by just cutting the multiplayer out of the new version of the game. So that sucked. And if you're interested in the online, then yeah, the only two versions you can play is PS3 and 360. And honestly, for me, I loved the single player for Red Dead Redemption 1. Let me make that clear, but I will say that the most enjoyment I got out of this game was actually the online multiplayer for Red Dead Redemption 1. It was so good. It's one of my favorite online experiences I've ever had in my entire life. It is so fucking good. If you've never experienced it before, you really missed out on something really special. But the good news is you still can experience it in 2024, and you sometimes even run into full lobbies of free roam. And you also can have team deathmatch, capture the flag, and a whole bunch of other game modes that you wouldn't think that people would still be playing, but they actually do. And also the Undead Nightmare online mode is also still playable. And then you have co-op missions in the free roam. You can do land grab, which is the thing that you see in the gameplay right here. There's just so much content, so much to do. It was definitely way ahead of its time for an open world online multiplayer game from 2010. It has so much to offer. Even to this day, I think it holds up very well. You can even do hunting missions, which is obviously nothing like Red Dead Redemption 2. The hunting in that game is so advanced and is much better than 1, but that's about the only thing, in my opinion, that 2 actually does better than 1, and especially if we're talking about the multiplayer filled with microtransactions with Red Dead Online, this game obviously doesn't have that, because you didn't really have that back then. All the weapons and horses you get in this game is just through regular level progression, which is something I miss so much in online multiplayer, just having regular leveling up instead of things being put behind microtransactions. I just, awful. And I just really enjoy interacting with other players in the world of Red Dead Redemption, which I think this map is better than 2's, even though a big portion of this map was actually part of Red Dead Redemption 2's map. But Mexico, that's really like the best part of the map, which 2 did not include in theirs. And even a lot of the locations that were included from Red Dead Redemption 1, like Thieves Landing and Armadillo, are just so bare bones compared to the version that we saw in the first game. And you can even customize your character. You can either be characters from Red Dead Redemption 1, Red Dead Revolver. You can even play as a zombie if you have Undead Nightmare. The hackers can be a problem sometimes. I'm just going to put that out there, is that, yeah, sometimes you get in and they will just ruin your shit. They have invincibility, they can kill you like whenever they want, and they can be very, very frustrating, but you can play the game enough where you don't run into them, that you can still get a good experience out of this game, even after 14 years. Definitely give it a chance. You will absolutely not regret it. You'll have a shit ton of fun. More fun than you've had in any modern game. Better than GTA Online. It's better than Red Dead Online. Best multiplayer Rockstar's ever made, by far.